EB02 is right around the corner, so Alto has to dust off one of his favorite decks, Yellow Kalgara. He's getting a quality buff in the 10 cost Enel, so let's see if he can cook. If you're already looking for green-purple Luffy counters, remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
What's good, y'all? We are back at it, but this time we are on the Kalgara, and it's been a minute since I played this deck, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of trash at this deck, but it is a lot of fun. It is a swarm deck, and it is in yellow, so like there aren't too many yellow decks that can kind of play in this manner. So he's definitely a fun leader, and definitely one to kind of look out for with the rise of EB02 just around the corner. And he is getting a pretty significant buff, and a lot of yellow decks are, because we got our 10 cost Enel jumping into the meta, which is a really strong card, adds a lot to the deck, and plays really well with our leader ability. So if you guys haven't played Kalgara before, if we attach one Dawn, we do have the ability to play a Shandorian Warrior. I have trouble saying that. Shandorian Warrior, equal to the cost of our current active Dawn. So with that being said, if we, for example, have 4 Dawn, we attach one to Kalgara, swing in, we could play out something like our 4 cost Wiper, which allows us to, use our upper yards and a bunch of different things. But with that being said, it really helps in swarming the board because of the fact that you still have, like, for example, in the 4 Dawn situation, 3 more Dawn to play with, where you could play out this Holly, which is a 3 cost 5k swinger, which is obviously really good, low cost, and the stat line is just really good in terms of, like, having multiple swings within a given turn. But yeah, so coming back here, so previously I used to run the 7 cost ace. I'll go ahead and pull that one out. We'll put an ace, pull up yellow, this one right here. So it's a 5 cost 7k, and it has rush. It is on play, so with that being said, things like Blackbeard kind of ruined this card, but it's still a really good card. But I opted out and started playing for Enel. And Enel is really strong because of the fact, 1, he's Sky Island, so he's searchable within the deck. 2, he has Rush, and it is regardless of on play. And then 3, when attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If your life is at 1, you can place 1 card from your deck onto the top of your life, and this power gains 1,000 attacks. So putting him at 12k swing, Rusher is really good, and you gain a life. And it happens when you're attacking. So with that being said, if they're unable to get them off of the board and they're swinging in next turn and they only have 1 card on play, yeah, you just keep on using your leader ability, and you could continue to keep swarming board if that is kind of your game plan at the moment. So really good card. I think that overall this deck is still kind of rogue. So yeah, he does really well into different decks such as, like Blackbeard or other kind of low-end running decks. So like some red decks he does okay into, unless you get counter rushed, which it can get kind of tough. But I will say that, like, because our swarm is like a little bit more top end heavy in the sense of like Wiper, Kalgara, and then also like things like Mont Blanc, or even our own when we're down to 2 lives. Things like Zoro kind of have trouble because of the fact that we could swing into them relatively easily without, like worrying about them countering out. So kind of something to keep in mind. We do run 4 of the El Thor, still a really good card, and especially since we are rushing them down, we do get our opponents down to 2 life relatively quickly. We also run Amaru, so obviously also a really good card, just kind of playing off of your leader ability, bringing your life down, so you do get like a lot more use out of it than other yellow decks that kind of like take more time to get their life down. But yeah, so this is what I'm currently running. The deck is really fun. Let's go ahead and get into the matches. All right, we are playing as Kalgara here. We'll go ahead and keep. They chose to go first, which is fine. We'll go ahead and play out our upper yard. We'll grab you. We'll end turn there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and resolve that one. All right, so we'll go ahead, do this. We'll attack, play you, choose 0 targets. We'll go ahead and play out our upper yard. I think a 2K is fine. Or should we? I think a 2K. We'll go ahead and deploy here. And we'll end turn. So we got the NL here, which is perfect. We're going to be using him most likely. We gotta be a little bit careful though because we're down on 3 life. If they return 1, that's completely fine. Eight. We'll go ahead and resolve. So let's go ahead and attack in 5 here. We'll go ahead and play you. We'll attack in 6 here. Turn there. We got that Thor. Okay, they play out the buggy. We got a bunch of counters, so we should be okay. And then we're gonna be putting on life next turn. Alright, they play out a boa. We will. Let's see. Do we want to counter this one? I think it's okay too. We will use our outdoor and give one of our dogs. All right. So I think first we'll do this. I don't think that we're going to be wanting to take off the top of life, so. Okay. To attack there. That's fine. Go ahead and end turn there. We don't have the most counter, but they're gonna have to address more in some way, shape, or form here soon. 7. We'll give it 2 and a 1 here. resolve that one. It's gonna be a 10 next turn. Interesting. We'll give it 1. This one has rush. So let's think this out. It's a 6. Can attack 5 here. Let's go ahead and attack 6 here. Cool. Let's go ahead and attack another 6 here. Attack the 8 here. We'll go ahead and attack the 10. We'll go ahead and trash you. And we'll end turn there. Yeah, so the newest addition here is this NL. Okay, so they do that, that's fine. We can resolve that as well. Five. Let's see. You will trash you. Alright, we'll go ahead and end turn there. So they have to figure out a way to get rid of these NLs. I'm suspecting 2 blockers to come down here. Maybe 2 boas. Yep. Do a little search. You can resolve that one. Alright. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and attack in this. Deploy here. Deploy here. We'll attack in 7. In order for them to swing into this, they're gonna need to dedicate a lot of Dawn, which I'm okay with. I made a couple mistakes here in terms of like getting down to 1 life. That's fine, we'll go ahead and resolve that. See, maybe a boa here. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and attack a 7. That's 3, which means if we swing a 9 that they have to block it. Let's go ahead and swing the 9. The block and the kill. And there it is. Yeah, Kalgara is really strong. Even though I'm like not the best with them, I definitely made some mistakes there. In terms of using the NL properly, but you know, kind of first time using him. But yeah, does a really good job in terms of swarming, and was able to swing in, and not just that, but kind of brought us back to life using the NL when attacking skill. But yeah, GG, my friend. Okay, we are going against Lucci here. We'll go ahead and keep. Let's go ahead and do a little search here. We'll go ahead and grab probably another 2K. Yeah. And we'll end turn there. Gonna be a 4 next turn. Should be able to counter out of this one if they do swing a 3. They do the brook, and they don't swing. Okay. That is fine with us. Let's go and do this. I'll go ahead and send you up. We can't select anything here, so we'll choose 0 targets. Let's put this up to the top. And then we will put out you. We're probably going to... I think this is fine. Okay. And then we will put out you. We'll grab... Should we get another 2K? Probably not. This one will be fine. We'll go and return there. And we'll end turn. I wanted to use some of these outdoors. Let's see. I'm gonna swing a 5. Should we give the 1? We'll use that. Yeah, we'll use Althor here. Okay, they play the Grandma. They're gonna attack here, which is fine, which means that we could probably swing in. We probably won't take the life though. Oh, it's 7. We'll resolve it. Alright. So, I think the best move is still going to be this. We'll go ahead and deploy here. Grab our pupper. We'll go ahead and play out our pupper. We will go ahead and swing 6 into here. We'll go ahead and play out Kalgara. And we'll go ahead and end turn there. They're at 5 life, which is a little scary, but it's okay. We got NL. We should be relatively okay here. Okay, they play out the brook. Sure. We're most likely not going to use leader ability next turn. Let's just keep clearing this board, keep on building up our board, and then we can get our NLs out. Okay. We'll do this. And this. Resolve. I'm going to be at 8 this turn. Got a couple of options. So I think we... We could try and swarm, but I think that this is going to be pretty good. And then... I think a 2K is going to be good here. So let's start swinging. We could do 5 in here. Oh, they give it 2K. Let's do another 5. They give. Okay. So that means we could go ahead and swing a 5. We'll swing another 6. Maybe a finger pistol here. But we're in a pretty okay spot. See what they get rid of here. Okay, they don't use it. We'll go ahead and swing the 8. They block it. We'll go ahead and end turn there. Alright, so we got 2 Ks. Not the strongest looking hand in the world, but we're chilling. Okay, they put out a blocker. Let's see what they play for 7. Maybe a jack. I'm gonna try and get rid of Holly. If they attack in 1, we're just gonna come out. Attacking the 5 there. Interesting. Maybe some reduction here. How many cards they have in trash? All right, so this means that what is it? Tempest Kick is not online. I'm gonna resolve that one. All right, they're gonna play the jack. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen this Gum Gum rifle. Okay. So let's go ahead and attack 5 here. I want to draw out this blocker. We can also swarm. 7. I'm assuming that they don't want to take this. They might block. Yep. Attack 8 here. Give us a 1. Oh, they give. Alright, we'll deploy. Attack here. Select 1 card to trash. We won't use it since we already have 2 life. Alright, they need something big here to really clap back at us. But we're looking like we're in a pretty strong spot. Expecting blockers. Let's see, they play the jack. All right, so that means that they're probably just going to try and swing into our Kalgara or something. Okay. But we got the counter, so we're feeling okay. Whether it be Kalgara or our wiper. They play out a Brook, huh? And they're gonna send a 1 here. Go ahead and counter out of that. All right, so first attack with the 7. Okay. If it is a trigger, okay, it's not. Attack with the 9. I mean, technically we could just stack everything here, but it's fine. All right, there's the dub. Yeah, looking pretty good. Kalgara is not bad, especially with the help of Enel. Kind of mitigates some of the issues that you run into with life. That sounds funny as fuck, but like in terms of keeping your life up to use your leader ability. So it's really nice if we want to re-swarm board, especially if people are attacking into it. And especially decks like removal decks, they just can't keep up. Or at least it's really tough to. Especially since we can, you know, refill this board within a given turn, or have things like Enel, which puts us back on life, and then also it has Rush. We could swing into things like Jack that you need to rest the character or use it like as their activate main. But overall, pretty good.